they have any of those flexibilities, any of those options. Nope.
That's Governor Walker today touting the ways he says his budget proposal would help school districts balance their budgets. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. The governor says his budget plan handles the state's $3.6 billion projected deficit without increasing taxes or fees.
Now, the governor claims it would do so in part by reducing the increase in state spending by $1.5 billion. And most of that, about $900 million, would come from state aid to public schools. And it's not the only change the governor wants to make in education. Fox 11's Becky DeVries takes a closer look tonight at how those changes could impact one area school district.
Along the way, we also maintain our priorities.
Governor Scott Walker's budget, which covers 2 years starting July 1st, is balanced in part by cutting funding to school districts. Under Walker's proposal, funding for schools throughout the state is reduced by about $900 million. The budget also decreases how much districts can collect from property taxes per student. For the De Pere School District, that means about $2 million.
It's a challenge. Part of that $2 million will be offset by the employees paying 50% of the retirement. We anticipate that to be about $1 million.
That leaves the district with a $1 million gap to close.
We need to let the dust settle a little bit, get our arms around, the exact amount of dollars. We do have a number of retirements this year, so that'll help us in transferring people to assignments or avoiding layoffs and leaving maybe some positions unfilled.
The governor's budget gets rid of some mandates for districts, like the requirement for specialists, such as a reading specialist. Villarreal says that won't impact De Pere because the district plans to keep literacy a priority.
Again, one of those where local school districts can decide what is their highest priority, where they want to spend the money, and what's the best bang for the buck.
Obviously, he has proposed some legislation that would provide flexibility, but we'll continue to need to work with our staff, keep them motivated, and to keep them wanting to come and to work every day. So,
De Pere's superintendent says regardless of what the final budget requires of his district, staff will continue teaching students and will enjoy it. In De Pere, Becky DeVries, Fox 11 News.
Walker's proposed budget would also remove a state requirement of 180 class days each school year. De Pere superintendent says that won't impact his district, but he says might be useful to rural districts.